In the year 751 CE, one of the most significant battles in world history took place, the Battle of Talas. This battle, fought between the Abbasid Caliphate and the Tang Dynasty of China, is often seen as a turning point in both Islamic and Chinese history. While it may not be as widely known as other famous battles, its consequences were profound, shaping the course of not only the Middle East and Asia, but also the future of the world. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the Battle of Talas, examining how this pivotal clash changed the political and cultural landscape and what legacy it left behind. The battle took place near the Talas River, located in present-day Kyrgyzstan, at a time when the Abbasid Caliphate was expanding rapidly under the leadership of Caliph al-Mansur. The Tang Dynasty, led by Emperor Xuanzong, was one of the most powerful and advanced empires in the world. The conflict between these two empires began when the Abbasids, seeking to expand their influence in Central Asia, came into direct confrontation with the Tang forces. Both sides were interested in controlling the lucrative trade routes of the Silk Road, a region rich in resources and strategically crucial for trade between the East and West. The battle itself was not particularly large in scale compared to other famous historical conflicts, but the stakes were incredibly high. The Abbasids, led by General Ziyad ibn Salih, faced the Tang army, which was commanded by General Gao Xianzhi. Despite the Tang dynasty's superior military technology and established infrastructure, the Abbasids had a key advantage. They were able to form an alliance with local Turkic forces, known as the Karluks, who held a deep-seated resentment toward the Tang Empire for previous conflicts. This alliance gave the Abbasid army the upper hand in numbers and strategic positioning. In the heat of the battle, the Tang forces were defeated, and General Gao was captured by the Abbasids. This marked a significant shift in the balance of power in Central Asia. But while the battle itself was a clear victory for the Abbasid forces, the broader consequences of the battle were far-reaching and transformative for both the Islamic world and China. One of the most immediate consequences of the Battle of Talas was the end of the Tang dynasty's expansion into Central Asia. The defeat weakened their position in the region, and they were no longer able to control the vital Silk Road trade routes. For the Abbasids, on the other hand, the victory solidified their dominance over Central Asia and opened up new trade and cultural exchanges with China and beyond. The victory also helped to secure the Islamic presence in the region, which would continue to grow over the centuries. However, the most lasting impact of the Battle of Talas may not have been the political and military outcome, but the cultural and technological exchange that it triggered. During the battle, it's believed that the Abbasids captured a number of Chinese prisoners, including skilled artisans and craftsmen. One of the most important technological transfers that occurred as a result of this battle was the introduction of paper-making technology to the Islamic world. At the time, the Chinese were the only civilization to have mastered the process of making paper, and it was a closely guarded secret. However, after the Battle of Talas, the knowledge of paper-making spread to the Islamic world, and from there, it eventually made its way to Europe. The spread of paper-making technology revolutionized the Islamic world. It allowed for the mass production of books and documents, making knowledge more accessible than ever before.